Hello everyone and welcome to Tournament 3 of Trials of Achilles. We are back for another 50 competitor tournament in Tournament 3. Some obstacles have been modified, there are new obstacles, and some very tough tests for our 50 competitors here today. Can anyone get to the final stage? We did not see that in the last tournament, but our competitors are ready and they've trained, and I am your host, Trials of JD. Let's kick off Tournament 3 of Trials of Achilles. Well, kicking us off on Stage 1, we got a new obstacle. It is the slider drop. Our competitors will have to go down a head slide and land on that bar at the end and jump for the dismount. And then next up, it is the butterfly wall. It has been rose into the air ever so slightly, and it is a tougher test for our competitors than it was in the last tournament. But an obstacle that has been nerfed, it is the helicopter blades. There are now only 3 blades, and the pattern has changed. The X-Spider is exactly the same as the last tournament, no changes here. But then it is the obstacle that took out the most competitors in the last tournament, the crooked wall, and it has been slightly nerfed. And I emphasize slightly on that. And then the Great Wall has been modified. They are now ledges. 2 sets of ledges instead of just one straight ledge. And then is the last obstacle is the coin drop. It has not been changed at all, but is still a tough test for our competitors. And if any one of these 50 competitors can beat Stage 1 in 65 seconds, they are going to Stage 2. Kicking us off, we got Mount Pace Light. He is known as Gary in our community. Gets to slide off that first bar right there, but that's alright. Going into the butterfly wall, he jumped early and he comes up short. He's done something that no one did in the last tournament, and that's failed the butterfly wall. It's unfortunate there for Gary as we move on to Elite MKB. Elite failed the helicopter blades in the last tournament. He got second to last. And he really wanted number 2, so I was like, okay. You got second to last, I can give you number 2. But he is off for 65 seconds on Stage 1. And he's onto the butterfly wall. He's gonna get through it. Now time for some revenge on the helicopter blades. Elite gets the second one. And to the third. And he is through that. Well done, Elite. Now into the X-Spider. He sticks the first window. Okay, it's a new technique. Goes for the second one, but he comes up short. The technique did not pay off for him, but it looks cool. Sticking that first window, I've not seen that before. And Elite, for the second time in his career, is out on the X-Spider. Next up is Jack is Trash. I hope Jack is not trash in this course. He's on the slider drop. He gets a huge jump for the dismount. And then the butterfly wall now. He comes up short by a mile. Just jumped way too early as we go straight into Booker Taco. Like many of our competitors, failed the helicopter blades in the last tournament. The helicopter blades and crooked wall really did a number on our competitors in the last tournament. They took out over 25 competitors. Now the X-Spider for Booker Taco. He's taking a few save jumps, but he gets through it with a sideways jump. Now onto the crooked wall. He goes for it, gets a lot of height, but not a lot of distance, and that'll cost him on the crooked wall. Our first competitor to tackle it fails it. Next up is K-Fly 2K. He was an X-Spider victim in the last tournament. Right now he's on the butterfly wall and he gets through it. And helicopter blades now. Gets that third blade. And the dismount. Now it's face off with the X-Spider. He gets a few save jumps on the window. And K-Fly slips off of it. K-Fly will not get his revenge. Oh man. V-Reiku's up next. Reiku into the butterfly wall. Lands on it. Now going for the dismount, but he comes up short. Wasn't expecting anyone to fail that jump this tournament. Next up is Payrise 2 cents. He is new to the jumping community. That's how he can do on his first time in Trials of Achilles. And oh no, he jumped way too early. Rai is going to be the first obstacle victim on Trials of Achilles. That's alright as we move on to Kyle Shambeck. He failed the same jump as Elite and Atlantic Champ in the last tournament on the helicopter blades. The first to second. Already got to the second here though. And to the third and the dismount right away. X-Spider, he's going to go straight for it. No wasted movement from Kyle Shambeck. As he's into the crooked wall now. He gets a low jump, and that is not the way you want to do that obstacle. You really need more height if you want to get past it. Next up, Demigods. He's off. Gets through the slider drop. Now take his time to set up for the butterfly wall. He goes for it, but he misses it. Demi out on the butterfly wall. Looks like he's got Bubba Ace there to support him. He'll be running in a bit. We move on to number 10, Epic Candy. He is punching the ground, psyching himself up for this course. As he is off now. And oh my goodness, he didn't crouch there and almost came up short of the pole. That would have been a disaster. But he lands on the butterfly wall and gets the dismount. Helicopter blades now. Gets that second blade and he gets a save jump and overshoots it. Too much forward momentum for Epic Candy. Jay said Roblox now. He failed that obstacle in the last tournament. Right now he's got to tackle the butterfly wall. As he goes for the left side, he gets a slide and he swings midair, and that might have cost him the chance at getting through that obstacle. He could have had enough forward momentum if he did not swing. Ion Galactic missed the last tournament, but he was in tournament 1 going out on the Triforce. He's going to get through the butterfly wall just about. Now the obstacle position he failed in tournament 1. Goes for the second blade, but he doesn't make it. Looks like he crouched a little bit too late there. Sword CCG is up next. He was known as Lord of Oo before. May be familiar to some of you. Going for that right side on the butterfly wall, and he fails it. Butterfly wall doing a lot of damage this time. It didn't take out anyone in the last tournament, but it is definitely doing some damage now as we move on to Foamy Boy. Surprised he wasn't in the last 2 tournaments. Foamy is a very good part of the jumping community. So he goes for the butterfly wall, and he fails it too. It looked like he got onto it, but he just slipped off. Alrighty, butterfly walls came to play here. Disappoint. Going for the butterfly wall, and he gets through it luckily. Now the helicopter blades. He's going straight for it. No wasted movements from Disappoint. Gets into the X-Spider. And he's through it. Now onto the crooked wall. And he gets the grapple hook. Disappoint is going to be the first competitor this tournament to face the new and improved Great Wall. 30 seconds left. He gets onto that right ledge, and he gets up it. Disappoint, plenty of time for the last obstacle. The coin drop, though, is a very tough test. As he goes for the first drop, and oh, he gets it with the save jump. Now, 12 seconds left. He's got time for the second drop. He's really taking his time here. Disappoint, he goes for it, but he misses it. Disappoint, unable to get onto the third coin, and he has failed the coin drop. He was taking his time over the second drop, but he was inching forward instead of just slightly holding forward, and that is not the technique you want to do on that obstacle. Next up, though, is Go Tanks. He went out on the helicopter blades last tournament. He's off on stage 1. Onto the butterfly wall. Gets a save jump on it, and he gets through it. And he slides off the first blade. Gotank's not even going to get back to the blade he failed in the last tournament. Unfortunate for Gotanks as we are on to Junsato Cyan. He also save jumps a butterfly wall. And now on to the helicopter blades. Gets to the second blade. Going for the third. He's got it with a save jump. And he is through that. Now into the X Spider. Gets to the second window. And taking a few save jumps. He's going to do the dismount backwards. What a technique. He is running low on time though. 27 seconds into the crooked wall. He's going to want to pick up the pace if he wants a chance to clear. And he gets the crooked wall though. 20 seconds. He's really got to get the great 1-1. Going for the left side. He's not up it in one. Junsato. He's not going to have enough time. 10 seconds left. He needs a miracle. And he's going to do it backwards. He's doing the weapon mat strat. And he gets the first drop. But Junsato is going to time out and fail the second drop at the same time. Oh man, it was a good run. Had some cool techniques that he was showing off. Backwards dismount for the X Spider. That was cool. The great wall here though. He really needed it to get up in one to have a shot at clearing, but he was unable to do so. So he got up it. And then the coin drop. He was doing it backwards. I give him props. He made the first one doing it backwards. But the second one, as he ran out of time, he failed it anyway. But now we are on to Bubba Ace, the host of Ninja Warrior of Roblox himself. He is very loved in our community, a great guy. So let's see if he can clear stage 1. As he's through the slider drop, setting up for the butterfly wall, gets a late jump and he makes it. Now onto helicopter blades. And he's gonna go in that far back left spoke and get to the second blade. Now for the right side of that spoke. And he is through the helicopter blades. Now into the X Spider. Taking a couple of save jumps, going for the second set of windows, but he's unable to get far enough into the window. Now we're on to Mighty Max 80. Mighty Max through the slider drop nicely. Only taking out pay rise so far. Also through the butterfly wall. Now setting himself up with the second blade. He's got it with a save jump. Into the third blade. He's got that as well. Now the X Spider. And he is going to do what Bubba could not and get through it. 35 seconds left. Now for the obstacle he failed in the last tournament, the crooked wall. Can he get revenge? No, he cannot. Mighty Max for the second tournament in a row is out on the crooked wall. Tough luck for Mighty Max. But a man who beat that obstacle in the last tournament is Sane the Legend. He went out on the great wall. He's back with some yellow armor this time. Looks like he's got free MMO Direct supporting him. He'll be running later on. Sane the Legend off for 65 seconds. Sane the Legend made many great jump maps on Halo 5. I think he's only made one so far in Halo Infinite. Right now he's on the helicopter blades, getting through it. And he is going to beat that into the X Spider. He's gonna full send it, get through it with no issues at all. Sane the Legend onto the crooked wall. Can he beat it once again? Sane gets the grapple hook. Well done to Sane. Now it's time for some revenge on the great wall. Sane going for the left side. He gets onto the first ledge and the second ledge. Sane, 20 seconds left. He's got time. He can beat this stage. Sane, he misses the first drop. Sane the Legend out on the last obstacle of stage 1. He had the time to do it, but just rushed the first drop and had nowhere to go in that forward momentum. You can see here, when he was walking forward, he was just going too fast and not enough momentum going forward. That's unfortunate for Sane. Making his third appearance is Caden ATN. He failed the crooked wall last time. As he's through the slider drop. Now onto the butterfly wall. He's got that. Now onto the helicopter blades. Gets to the second blade. Now going for the third. He's got that as well. Caden 45 into the X-Spider. He's going to full send the first window and get a save jump on the second window. Now into the crooked wall. Can he beat it? Caden's going to go for it, and he gets the grapple hook. Well done, Caden. Into the great wall now. Gets onto that first ledge. Going for the second. He's got that. The same pace that Sane had. He's got time. Going for the first drop. Caden's got a good technique so far. He's getting the first drop. Can he get the second one as a klaxon sounds? He gets it with a save jump. Caden ETN is going to be our first finisher of Tournament 3, and he does so with 5 seconds left on the clock. Well done, Caden. Very smooth run all around, no mistakes whatsoever, and we will be seeing him on Stage 2. The X-Spider, where he failed in Tournament 1, got through it. The crooked wall, where he failed in the last tournament, got through it. Caden getting a revenge on both of those obstacles. That's got to feel good for him. And the coin drop, always a tough obstacle. He had a nice save jump on that last coin. We will be seeing him in Stage 2. Well, after that exciting run, we move on to Appley, number 22. He's through the slider drop into the butterfly wall. Gets through that. Now the obstacle he failed last time, he's going straight for the second one. He's got it. And the third, Appley, is through it. X-Spider time. He took a lot of save jumps on this in Tournament 1. Didn't take a few this time. But he's through into the crooked wall. Goes for it. Appley doesn't get the grapple hook. He's out on the crooked wall. Move on down to Miki Cop 8. X-Spider failure from the last tournament. He's got the slider drop. Butterfly wall. Not doing so much damage recently. Cop 8 gets to the second blade. And he's got the third. Can he get his revenge? Miki Cop 8. Oh, he tried going for the dismount right away, but it backfired on him. He's out on the X-Spider again. Shadowrun 132 is up next. He had a good run in the last tournament, getting all the way to the coin drop on his first appearance. So let's see if he can break through today. He's got the second blade. As he's now through the helicopter blades into the X-Spider. Shadowrun, gonna full send it and get through it. Now time for the crooked wall. He's got over 40 seconds left, plenty of time. He goes for the crooked wall, but he doesn't get the grapple hook. Shadowrun fails the crooked wall. As now we are on to Drago Jr. This is Drago's back son, his 5-year-old, as he gets through the slider drop. Drago Jr. doesn't get a jump for the butterfly wall. Oh no. Hopefully one day he will be like his father. I have faith in him to be like him. Because now we're on to Spenny 37 and okay. Do not mind what just happened with the camera. I am sorry about that. He's into the helicopter blades. Gets to the third blade and it's through it. Now the X-Spider. Gets a second set of windows. Dismount, got it. Now crooked wall. Spenny 37. Oh, he missed the first grapple but got it on his second try. What a save from Spenny as he gets his revenge into the great wall now. He's on that first ledge. Going for the second, but he misses it. He's got to get up here if he wants any chance of clearing. But Spenny, he misses it again. Spenny, it's all falling apart for him as he just falls off the side of the wall. I've seen that a couple of times last tournament. So we're now on to Vows of Samurai. And he misses the butterfly wall. Vows out on the butterfly wall. Next up, it is resumed. She's failed the crooked wall in the last tournament. She did not know how to do it whatsoever, though. The British competitor onto the butterfly wall as she gets through it. Now into the helicopter blades. And she's gonna full send it. No wasted movements from her. Now the X-Spider, she's gonna do a similar strategy to Elite and stick it, but this time it works out. 40 seconds into the crooked wall. Does she know how to do it? She shoots at it. It's not a good sign, but she goes for it. She misses a grapple, but oh my goodness, she saved it just like Spenny. Crooked wall attempts are insane right now. She's onto the Great Wall. She gets onto the first ledge. And she's got the second one. 18 seconds left. As long as she keeps moving, she can do this. Resumed. She's not even going to crouch down. She's doing this standing up. That's insane. The klaxon is sounding. Resumed. Gets the second drop. Resumed is going to stage 2. The first female competitor in years to beat stage 1. I believe the last time this happened was Ninja Warrior of Halo Tournament 16 with Red Alice, and that was the first time ever. Only the second time in Halo jumping history will we see a female competitor onto stage 2, and that crooked wall attempt was insane. What an absolutely phenomenal run. This coin drop technique of standing up, I've not seen it before, but it worked out for her. She made them look really easy. She got through the stage, and we will be seeing her on stage 2. As we are now on to Swantron 97. Like Resumed, he failed the crooked wall in the last tournament. So far, he's through the slider drop into the butterfly wall now. He's got that. Now the helicopter blades. He's got the second blade. He's got the third. And he's into the X-Spider now. It's the second set of windows. Taking a few save jumps. He's through it. Can he get his revenge? Taking the time to set it up. Swan gets a low grapple, but he's able to get it. But only 20 seconds left. He's going to want to get up in one here. And he doesn't. Swan, time is against him now as he lands the first ledge, but he's taking his time to set up for the second ledge as he gets it. 9 seconds left. This is not looking good for Swantron as he goes straight for the first drop and he gets pushed backwards. Swan is out on stage 1. Unfortunate for Swan. As we move on to Drago is back. We saw his son run earlier, failed the butterfly wall, but he's got free MMO Direct there supporting him. He failed the crooked wall like so many others in the last tournament. He's through the slider drop. He's got a nice Santa hat on. It's a little past the festive season, but that's alright. He's into the helicopter blades. Drago gonna full send it. He is a really fast competitor, so I'm not surprised by that. X-Spider, same deal here. 43 seconds into the crooked wall. And he's going to turn left and just go straight for it, and he's got it. Drago's through the crooked wall. Now onto the Great Wall. Drago gets the first ledge and the second. Drago with so much time left for the last obstacle. Drago's onto the coin drop. Drago going for the first drop. He's got it. 20 seconds left. Drago. He got the second drop for the first time in 7 years. Drago is back. The last time he beat any stage 1 was Sane's Halo 5 tournament, and that was 7 years ago. What a moment for Drago. He has defeated stage 1 with the fastest time by far. It's not even close. What an insane run from Drago. He made every obstacle look like a piece of cake. The obstacle he fed in the last tournament, the crooked wall, it had nothing on him this time. Just an absolutely incredible run out of Drago. Coin drop, he did it relatively fast for an obstacle you gotta go slow on too. But he was able to make it work. And Drago will be moving on to stage 2. Well, after that incredible run, we are now on to Atlantic Champ. He's off on the slider drop. And he is into the butterfly wall. He's through that into the helicopter blades. Atlantic Champ gets his revenge over that. He did get last place in the last tournament. He's already avoided that disaster for sure, as he's now into the crooked wall. Gets a low jump and not able to get the grapple hook. Atlantic Champ out on stage 1 for the second tournament in a row. Next up, it is a competitor who beat stage 1 in the last tournament. It is the worker of Meme. He went out on the metal spin last time. Right now, he's got to focus on stage 1, as he's got the butterfly wall into the helicopter blades. Competitor who likes to go fast, he's showing that right now. Into the X Spider. He's gonna full send that and get through it. Now the crooked wall. 40 seconds left. He's got the grapple hook. Meme, Blink, as we like to call him, is onto the first ledge of the Great Wall. And he slips off of it. He's still got time though. He misses it again. Now he's on it. And he gets the second ledge. Meme still got 20 seconds left. He should be fine on time. As he's gonna do his jumping technique for this coin drop. Barely get the first drop. The klaxon is sounding for the second drop. He's got it. And Blank, for his second tournament in a row, is going to stage 2. He is the 4th finisher on stage 1. 2 for 2 to start off his career. And we will be seeing him on the second stage yet again. Well, now we are on to Wild Sasuke 67. He got all the way to the last obstacle in the last tournament. It was a really good run from him. Let's see if he can improve on it today. As he sticks a butterfly wall and got the dismount. Helicopter blades now. Gets the second. And he gets the third. He's got the dismount. X Spider. He's gonna go straight for it. He's got it. Now into the crooked wall. Can he beat it once again? Lining himself up. Goes for it. And he gets a low grapple, but he's able to get it. Now into the Great Wall. And he doesn't get on his first try. He's got to get up it here, though, if he wants any chance of clearing. And he overshoots it. Wild Sasuke. Only 12 seconds left as he gets onto the ledge. And he misses the jump up. Wild Sasuke going for it once again. He overshoots it again. And he is going to time out on the Great Wall of stage 1. Wild Sasuke. And of course, now he gets up it. But we are on TX True TV. He's got Caden there supporting him. Caden did coach him through some of the obstacles in practice, and we did see Caden clear, so hopefully Drew can replicate his run. He's on the helicopter blades. Gets to the second blade. Drew, a weird jump off that second blade, but he's able to make it work. Now into the X Spider. Drew TV, gonna take a save jump, a second save jump. And go for the window, and he slips off of it. Drew TV, he backed up and he slipped off of it. As we are on to Weapon Matt. He got 5th place in the last tournament, getting to stage 3, going out on window pass. Our first competitor running who did get to stage 3 in the last tournament. Weapon Matt onto the helicopter blades. He has not been that active recently. He's not put in any practice, so let's see if that'll affect him or not. He's on the X Spider, and he gets through it. 40 seconds into the crooked wall. As he goes for it, gets the height, but not the distance. Weapon Matt is out on the crooked wall. Oh no, after getting to stage 3 in the last tournament, he will not be able to even make it back to stage 2, unfortunately. Now we are on to Crown Fair at 19, Irish. He had an early exit on stage 1, going out on the helicopter blades last tournament. So So let's see if he can get his revenge. So he's through the slider drop with no issues. Same deal for the butterfly wall. Now taking a save jump on that first blade. Gets a second blade also with the save jump. And the third. Irish into the X-Spider. He's going to go straight to that second window, gets one save jump, and goes for the dismount. Crooked wall. And he has got the grapple. Well done, Irish. He's going to want to get up this wall in one, though. As he gets onto the first ledge, can he get the second ledge, though? This jump has been hard, as we've seen. But he's got it. Irish is up, 15 seconds left. He's going to want to push it a little bit here. Irish, the klaxon sounding. He's got the first drop. Irish going for the second drop. He's got it. Can he make it in time? Irish, yes, he will. Crown Fair at 19 is going to stage 2 with 1.1 seconds left on the clock. A great run from him. After failing just a third obstacle in the last tournament, he got his revenge and defeated the stage. Well done, Crown Fair. We will be seeing you in stage 2. As we are now on to Halo Fan 17. He's failed the 5th obstacle stage 1 in both the last 2 tournaments, the coin drop and the crooked wall. As he's into the butterfly wall and gets that. Helicopter blades. Going for the third one. Gets it with a save jump, and he's through. Now the X-Spider. He's had no issues with this in the last 2 tournaments. The Halo Fan, it won't be an issue here today. Now for the crooked wall. Halo Fan, gonna cut left, and he gets a low grapple, but he's able to make it. Personal best for Halo Fan already. 25 seconds into the Great Wall. So he goes for the left side, gets onto the first ledge and the second ledge. Now he is into the coin drop. Can he get his revenge over this obstacle? Halo Fan gets the first drop. The klaxon sounding. He's taking his time for the second drop. The Halo Fan gets the save jump. And Halo Fan is going back, or not back, but he's going to stage 2. What a run from Halo Fan. Wasn't that fast, but he was effective on this stage for sure. Took his time where he needed to, well aware of the time. And for the first time in his career, he will be moving on to the second stage. Well done, Halo Fan. We are now on to Eternal Flame. He's had some wacky fails in both the last 2 tournaments on the coin drop and the Great Wall. In coin drop in tournament 1, he just fell off the first one, and he fell off the side of the Great Wall in the last tournament. So let's see if he can not have a wacky failure this time and hopefully beat the first stage. Right now he's flying through the first half of the stage, 45 seconds into the crooked wall. He goes for that. Eternal Flame misses the grapple. Well, at least it wasn't that bad of a failure this time. So we move on to Double Ump, who missed the last tournament, but in tournament 1 did beat stage 1. Ump, hoping to make it back to the metal spin where he failed in tournament 1. As he gets through the butterfly wall. Now going straight for the helicopter blades, gets the save jump. And a save jump on the third one. Double Ump into the X-Spider. And he fails it. Trying to go straight for the dismount there, but he slipped off of the window and couldn't even get a jump. Double Ump will not make it back to stage 2. Another man who cleared in tournament 1 but did not compete in the last tournament, Vulcan, previously known as Strafe Helix. He got all the way to stage 3, getting 3rd place in tournament 1. So let's see if he can live up to the expectations here today. As he is now into the X-Spider. Just failed this. But Vulcan gets to the second window and he gets through it. Now onto the crooked wall. Vulcan gonna go for it, but he misses the grapple. Vulcan is out on the crooked wall of stage 1. He just did not have enough forward momentum. He had the height, but just not enough forward momentum. We're now on to could be better. Phil, he's had some deep stage 1 runs in both the last 2 tournaments. Obviously in tournament 1, he did not know how to do the crooked wall at all, but he broke through that obstacle in the last tournament, timing out on the, well, he didn't time out. He was going to time out, but he jumped into the water on the Great Wall. Right now, he's on the X Spider. Going straight for it. He bounced off that second window, but was still able to make it 40 seconds into the crooked wall. That obstacle, no issue for Phil nowadays. Now 30 seconds onto the Great Wall. He gets onto the first ledge, and he slips off of it, similar to the worker meme earlier, but he's back on it now. And he's got the second ledge. Phil, 17 seconds left. He's just got to keep up a good pace and he should be good. 10 seconds left for could be better. As he gets the second drop, he's got it. Could be better is going to stage 2. Phil and Drago are going to be on the same stage 2 together for the first time in forever. It's got to be a great moment for these two. But Phil, just a phenomenal run. That Great Wall slip-up was the only slip-up he had. Everything else he made look really easy. Took his time where he needed to. You can see there he slipped off the Great Wall. But he was able to get back up on the second attempt. Did not knock his focus off. And he will be moving on to stage 2. We're now on to Super Ninja Jake 2. He failed the last obstacle last time. Crooked wall beforehand. Jake is off for 65 seconds on stage 1. As he is into the butterfly wall. He got that. Helicopter blades. Gets to the third blade. And now into the X Spider. He's taking a stage jump on the second one, but he's through it. Now the crooked wall. Jake gonna go for it, but he's gonna miss the grapple hook. Jake, for the second time in his career, is out on the crooked wall. We are on to Hunter Unit 751. Like Eternal Flame last time, he fell off the side of the Great Wall. And also like Eternal Flame, he failed the coin drop in Tournament 1. Let's see though, if third time will be the charm for Hunter Unit. He's gonna do his signature sword intro there. Hunter Unit shooting up at the sky as he's off on stage 1. Hunter Unit, the host of Ninja Warrior of Halo, of course. His video premiered yesterday, so if you did not see that, go and watch that. Hunter going for the X Spider. Gets a second window and he's through it. 40 seconds. Hunter not known for speed, however, but he does have a really good pace right now as he gets the grapple hook. Now into the Great Wall. He flies up the wall onto the first ledge and the second ledge. Hunter Unit is up. Now 22 seconds left into the coin drop. Can he avenge himself from Tournament 1? Hunter gets the first drop with ease. Now the second drop. Hunter Unit has got it. Hunter Unit 751 is going to stage 2 for the first time in his Trials of Achilles career. A clean run all throughout. Pretty fast time for this time limit standards. 7.8 seconds left. Hunter Unit on the crooked wall. Had a great technique and was able to get that grapple hook. Then the Great Wall. Fell off the side of it last time, but that did not happen here today, luckily, as he got up top. Hunter Unit, the coin drop where he fell in Tournament 1 on this drop right here, he made it look easy. And we'll be seeing him on stage 2. So we are on to the man who has beaten stage 1 in both the last 2 tournaments. It is RPG445. Rog, host of Spartan Sasuke. His tournament wrapped up recently. Right now he's into the butterfly wall and he's got that. He goes for the second blade, and the third. Rog's got it. X-Spider now. He's going straight for it. No wasted time for Rog. Now into the crooked wall. Rog gets the grapple hook. Now into the great wall. Going for the left side, no sprint, but he's still able to get onto the first ledge and the second ledge. Rog is up top onto the coin drop now. Going for the first drop, he's got it. Rog now the second drop. He's got that as well, and Rog is going to make Trials of Achilles history. 3 clears in a row for RPG on stage 1. 11 seconds left as well. Second fastest time so far, as he will be moving on to the second stage. Well done to you, Rog. So we are now on to Fireball ZXZ, who after getting second place in Tournament 1, failed the last drop of the coin drop in the last tournament. See if he can get revenge over his previous fail. It's Fireball now into the helicopter blades. And of course he's going to full send it. It's Fireball. He's on to the second window and gets through that. Fireball is flying. Now into the crooked wall. He's got the grapple. 35 seconds into the great wall. He gets onto the first ledge and the second ledge. He gets right up it. Now Fireball 25 seconds into the coin drop. Fireball gets the first drop. And now the second drop. He barely gets it, but Fireball is going to get his revenge over stage 1. Picks up the fusion coil. And he will be moving on to stage 2 for the second time in his Trials of Achilles career. He made that stage look like a piece of cake. Coin drop, obviously, where he failed in the last tournament. First drop, it was no issues for him. The second drop, he did hit his head on the front of that, but he was able to recover. And Fireball will be moving on to the second stage. So we are now on to the second place finisher of the last tournament, Free MMO Direct. He failed the egregious cliffhanger, failing the transfer on it. He is back, and he is the fastest competitor right now, that is for sure, as he is flying through the helicopter blades. Now the X-Spider, same deal there. Crooked wall for Free MMO Direct. Failed 1.5 in Tournament 1, and he misses the first grapple, but gets a save. Just like resumed in Spenny earlier, what a save from Free MMO. He's flew up the Great Wall like it was nothing. Plenty of time for the last obstacle. There's no need to rush, but he's going straight for that first drop. He's got it. Now the second drop. He's got that with the save jump, and Free MMO Direct is going to get the fastest time with 15.4 seconds left on the clock. He will be moving on to stage 2, as he is now our 11th finisher of this stage. Well done, MMO. Next up on the course, it is Flameosaurus. He's got Smoky Massacre there supporting him. He will be running last on stage 1. Flame has beaten stage 1 in both the last 2 tournaments as he goes back through the teleporter. He's back now. Flame is off on stage 1. In the last tournament, he timed out on the skywalk. He did not know where to go. He didn't get there at all in practice. He went the wrong way and unfortunately did time out. Tournament prior, he failed the metal spin on stage 2. Flame gets through the helicopter blades, now into the X-Spider. Going to take one save jump, and he's going to take one save jump on the second window as well. Now for the crooked wall. 35 seconds as he goes into it. Flame doesn't get the grapple. Flameosaurus out on stage 1 for the first time. He missed the crooked wall. He got the height, but not the distance. And Flame's out. So we are now on to Petrillo Fam 4. He got tied for 3rd place in the last tournament, failing the Planet Bridge. He did fail stage 1 in Tournament 1. He's on the helicopter blades now. He had a weird technique on this in the first tournament the helicopter blades was in. He took a save jump there. And he's on to the X-Spider now. Trilla doing the simple technique. As he's now under the crooked wall. Goes for it, and he gets the grapple a bit low, but that's alright. Now 22 seconds for the Great Wall. He's going to want to get up it in one, which he gets the first ledge. And the second ledge, he's got it 15 seconds left. He needs to push it a bit. Alrighty, Petrillo, 10 seconds. He's taking his time here. He's got to go. 5 seconds now, and he's taking his time here. Petrillo, you got to go. Petrillo fam is going to time out on stage 1. Petrillo fam will not even get back to stage 2, as for the second time he has failed stage 1. I said in the last tournament he was well aware of the time, but this time he wasn't. He took way too much time, especially on that second coin. By the time he went for the second drop, he had 1 second left. Unfortunately for Petrillo, he will not make it back to stage 2. So next up, the man who got tied for third place with him is Tricky Cyrus. He's got MMO there, and maybe I think that's Kate in there as well. Cyrus is off on stage 1. He goes for the butterfly wall, and he's got that. The helicopter blades. Tricky Cyrus has got that. X-Spider takes a save jump. And 1 save jump on that second window. That seems to be the normal strategy for our competitors, besides full sending it. Now he goes for the crooked wall, and he gets the grapple. Cyrus in tournament 1 did time out on stage 1, but right now he's got a pretty good pace. Just under 25 seconds at the top of the Great Wall. Now 20 seconds for the coin drop. He gets the first drop. And Cyrus gets the second drop. Tricky Cyrus gonna make it a dozen clears with a 360 at the end. He is going back to stage 2. 6.8 seconds left on the clock. Gonna throw the fusion coil over to MMO. MMO misses it. Ruined the moment. Tricky Cyrus will be on stage 2. As we are now on to the grand champion, the man who has finished in first place in both the last 2 tournaments, Smokey Massacre. The only veteran on this course so far. See how Smokey can do. He sticks that first blade, going for the second. Now gonna go to the right spoke, go to the third. Smokey's got it. Now he's on to the X-Spider. Smokey looks like he's being a little bit more cautious than usual. Might be a little worried about this stage. So he's now onto the crooked wall, going straight for that, and he gets the grapple. 30 seconds left. Smokey Massacre is... Oh, he misses the second ledge. Smokey gets it on his second try. 18 seconds left. He goes for the first drop. Smokey has got it. And he gets a save jump now, the second drop. Smokey, he's taking his time here. He's got to go. Smokey gets a second drop, and he is going back to stage 2 with the slowest time of the tournament. Just 1 second left on the clock. It was a little sketchy there through the run, but Smokey was able to make it work. He got the save jump on the second drop and the first drop, and he took his time going for the second drop. Eventually, he went for it, he got it, and he's going to stage 2. Smokey Massacre, Crown Fair at 19, Halo Fan 17 resumed, Could Be Better, The Worker Meme, Caden ETN, Tricky Cyrus, Hunter Unit 751, RPG 445, Fireball ZXZ, Drago's Back, Free Ammo Direct are your 13 clears on stage 1. Kicking off stage 2, it is the striding steps. They've been modified, they get higher and higher as you go. And then is the new wall clinger. It's like a salmon ladder and a curtain cling mix. So you gotta climb up those rungs. And then onto the dog legs, which is the exact same as the last tournament. No changes here. Then is the metal spin, which now only has one set instead of two sets, like how it was in Tournament 1, but with the Tournament 2 version. And then is the wall lift, brand new. The gaps get tighter and tighter as you go through these walls. And if you can beat this stage within 60 seconds, 1 minute, you will be going to stage 2. Kicking us off is Caden ETN. He beat stage 1 with 5 seconds left. See how you can do on stage 2. Caden gets through the first obstacle into the wall clinger now. Gets the first one. First to second, second to third. Third to fourth, he's got it beautifully. Caden's up with 40 seconds left under the dog legs. Gets to the second dog leg. Now going straight from the third to the fourth. He gets the save jump, he's got it. Caden's now into the metal spin. And Caden gets a save jump, but he can't pull it back. Caden's out on the metal spin. He got the nice save jump, but he was unable to just pull himself back towards that ledge. And Caden is out at the metal spin. So we're now on to resumed. She had a great breakout run this time. Now she's here on stage 2. Zoom through the first obstacle with no issues. Now onto the wall clinger. Gonna set herself up, gets the second ledge. Now up to the third ledge. And she's up to the fourth ledge. Resumed is now onto the dog legs. She gets to the second dog leg. Now to the third. She's going to stop on it. Going to get a big jump for the fourth one. Resumed, comes up short. She does not get to the fourth dog leg. So we're now on to Drago is back. Drago back on stage 2 for the first time in 7 years on any jump course. So let's see how you can make the most of it. Almost overshot the first ball. That would have been tragic. Drago is into the wall clinger. Goes straight up to the second one. And up to the third now, alright. Oh, Drago slips back down to the second. Gets back up to the third though. Taking his time to set up to get to the fourth. He's got it. Drago's now into the dog legs. Up to the third, going for the fourth. Resume just failed this. But Drago will not. Drago's into the metal spin. Goes for the right side and he hits the pole. Drago is out at the metal spin. If you hit that pole, there is no chance of recovery. Drago learned that the hard way. So we're now on to the worker of mean. Blink. He's going to stop on the third ball. Okay. It's going to waste some time for him, but this time limit isn't the most strict. And he doesn't get to skip up to the second. But he gets it there. And he doesn't quite get up to the third. He's got it now. And he gets up to the fourth. Alright, he's got 30 seconds left. He's going to want to push it here, though. And he stops on the second one. Now the third to the fourth. Blank has got it. Less than 20 seconds in the metal spin, though. He's going to want to pick up the pace. And he sticks to the ledge. The dismount. He's got it. He's a first competitor into the wall lift, but only 10 seconds left. He's got to fly. You got to go, Blank. He's into the third wall. Into the fourth. 3 seconds left. Blank, can he do it? Blank is going to stage 3 with 0.6 of a second left on the clock. What a run. He had no time to waste at all. The metal spin, he was able to stick it, which the other 3 competitors were not able to do. And Blank, though, was able to get through the wall lift and beat the stage with only 0.6 of a second left. What a run. As we are on to Crown Fair at 19. Irish had the second slowest time on stage 1. So let's hope time isn't going to be an issue for him on stage 2. He's off on stage 2 for his minute. He stops on the second ball. And the third. Alright, looks like he's stopping on these. That's not going to help his time, but he gets through in about 10 seconds. to the second ledge. He's got it. Up to the third. He's got that as well. Now up to the fourth. He doesn't get it. And he slips back down to the second. Irish. He's taking his time to set for the third, and he misses it. Oh no, time is really against him now. He misses it again. 20 seconds left on the second obstacle. As he gets up to the third now. Can he get the fourth? Can he at least beat the obstacle within the time limit? He will be able to. He's up now into the dog legs with only 6 seconds left. And Irish going for the second one, and he misses it anyway. He's not even going to time out. We are now on to Halo Fan 17. Number 37. He is going through the striding steps nicely. Now into the wall clinger. Doesn't get to the second one first try. He's got it on a second try just about. Up to the third. Doesn't quite get up to the fourth. Or on his second try. But he's got it on his third. Now into the dog legs. He gets to the second. To the third. To the fourth. He's got it. Now into the metal spin. He goes straight for it. And he gets into the wall lift. He's got time. 12 seconds left as he goes for the third wall. Into the fourth. Halo Fan comes up short. Halo Fan fails the wall lift. I thought he had it. He had the time. But he just missed the fourth wall. And unfortunately, Halo Fan will not be going to stage 3. We are now on to Could Be Better. It is Phil. All for his minute on stage 2. Get through the striding steps. Now he's going to go on the left side for the wall clinger. Doesn't quite get up to the second ledge. More on his second try. He's got it on his third. Gets up to the third ledge. And doesn't quite get up to the fourth. He's going to switch sides now. And he misses it again. He's switching sides again. Okay. And he misses it once again. Phil down to 25 seconds as he misses it once more. His time is already screwed, but he finally gets up the wall clinger. And now into the dog legs. Oh no, he jumped way too early. Phil fails to get into the first dog leg. As we are now on to Hunter Unit 751. The host of Ninja War of Halo is on stage 2 for his first time. See how he can do. He is shaking his head. That is not a good sign. He's off on the striding steps. He's not going to stop on any. As he's into the wall clinger. Gets up to the second ledge. And up to the third. Nope, he doesn't quite get it. Gets it on his second try. And he gets up to the fourth on his first try. Hunter into the dog legs. Gets to the second one. Now the third. He's going to stop. And he's going to run into the wall. That's a new technique. And he makes the jump. Hunter's got it. 22 seconds left into the metal spin. And he bounces off of the pole. Hunter unit. He was too high up. Too close to that pole. Unfortunately, Hunter will not make it to stage 3. Hopefully, RPG 445, third time will be the charm for him on stage 2. He's experienced this stage twice, failed the third obstacle in tournament 1, and failed the metal spin in the last tournament. See, so far he's flying up this obstacle. He misses it right there. Misses it again. And he misses it a third time. All right. Now he's meleeing. That's not a good sign. And he just comes up short there. And RPG is having a meltdown on this last jump. He can't get it. And he finally gets up it. Now into the dog legs. As he barely gets in the first, and he just had a meltdown on the dog legs as well. That is unfortunate for RPG. Third time out on stage 2 in a row. So we're on to Fireball ZXZ, who did beat this stage in Tournament 1. Let's see how I can do here in Tournament 3. Through the striding steps. Going straight up to the second ledge. Misses jump up to the third. Gets on the second go. Doesn't quite get up to the fourth one on his first go. He's got that on the second as well. 35 seconds into the dog legs. Fireball, he's gonna fly through this obstacle. Gets the fourth dog leg. Now going straight into the metal spin, he's gonna stick it. Can he get the dismount? This is a hard jump. Fireball barely gets it into the wall lift now. We saw Halo Fan fail. This is not a guarantee. But Fireball is going back to stage 3 with 11 seconds left on the clock. Well done to you, Fireball. He is our second finisher on stage 2. He went straight for that metal spin, not lining up for it at all. And the wall lift where Halo Fan couldn't succeed, Fireball did. Well done, Fireball. Another man who's beaten the stage in the past is Free MMO Direct. Our third to last competitor to go on stage 2. So far, the stage is only 2 of 10. It's been very brutal. MMO going straight up to the second ledge, and he completely misses a third, and he gets a save jump on the second ledge. Almost fell off the side. But he gets up with 40 seconds left. One of the fastest paces to this point. And he's going straight through the dog legs, not wasting any time. And he doesn't even need a save jump on the fourth one. Going into the metal spin now. He's at least going to stick this. Take his time where he needs to and get into the wall lift. Now 20 seconds left. Free MMO Direct into the fourth wall. And he's going to absolutely destroy the stage. 14.8 seconds left. That, besides the wall clinger, was a picture-perfect run. What an absolutely phenomenal run from Free MMO Direct, as he will be on stage 3 for his second tournament in a row. The stage had nothing on him. Well done to you, Free MMO Direct. Next up, it is Tricky Cyrus, Free MMO Direct's good old pal. He's back at the start line to support him. Cyrus, like MMO, did beat the stage in the last tournament. Let's see if he can do it once again. He's not going to do the skip up to the second ledge. He's going to take his time and barely get onto the second ledge. As he gets up to the third. He's taking his time on this obstacle, but it's effective. He does it perfectly. Now into the dog legs for Cyrus. He goes for the third to the fourth dog leg, and he's got that. Now just over 20 seconds left into the metal spin. And he is also going to stick the ledge, and he's got the dismount. Cyrus, the klaxon sounds as he gets into the third wall, but it looks like it is not going to matter. Tricky Cyrus is going back to stage 3. 4.5 seconds left on the clock. A very smooth run out of Cyrus. There were no slip-ups whatsoever. As he's going to throw the fusion coil at MMO once again and completely overshoots him. I don't think Cyrus will be a quarterback in the HFL. But Cyrus is a very good jumper, as we all know. He will once again be on stage 3 for his second tournament in a row. Well done to you, Cyrus. We are now on to Smoky Massacre, number 50. He's on stage 2 for his third tournament in a row. Had a close call on stage 1, only had 1 second left on the clock. Hopefully it won't be too close here on stage 2. Hopefully he can make it through. As he's into the wall clinger now. Gets up to the second ledge. It's up to the third. Doesn't quite get up to the fourth. He's got it on his second go though. Smoky Massacre into the dog legs. He's got the second to the third, straight to the fourth. He's got it. Now going straight into the metal spin. Smokey, he just about gets it. He's going to stick it. Now going for the dismount. Smokey Massacre comes up short of the dismount. He failed the dismount of the metal spin. What happened? All right, he stuck the ledge, and then he just did not get a sprint whatsoever. His sprint did not engage, and unfortunately, Smokey Massacre is out in stage 2. As the Worker Meme, Tricky Cyrus, Fireball ZXZ, and Free MMO Direct are the 4 finishers out of this 13 competitor on stage 2 field. Only 4 clears. It's now stage 3. It begins with a brand new first obstacle, the lights camera action. Gotta jump across these movie boards. And then it is the window pass. Took out Weapon Mat last tournament, but it is the exact same. No changes here. And then the Planet Bridge has been modified. The balls are now different, and they're actually tougher than the ones beforehand. And then next, obstacle that took out MMO last tournament is the Egregious Cliffhanger, and it's been buffed anyway. There are some ledges that are now harder than they were in the past, and some ledges are the same. 10 ledges from hell. And then the obstacle that ended the tournament last time, it is the Crooked Escape. That jump right there took out Smokey Massacre. Obviously the second jump is harder than the first. And then the downhill jump is also the same as last tournament. And the flying bar is the same as it was in both the previous 2 tournaments. And if you can beat this stage within no time limit as usual, you will go to stage 4. As we are kicking off stage 3 with the Worker of Meme, Blink. He had a breakthrough run this time around. He beat stage 1 last time, but now he's gotten to stage 3 here today. Just 0.6 of a second left on stage 2. Gonna take some save jumps on these boards. Gets up to the 3rd. Gonna drop down to the 4th. Up to the 5th. And now down to the 6th. Blank gets through it. Now into window pass. Looks like he's going to stick these ledges. We saw this technique from Cyrus and I believe Smokey in the last tournament. Blank is making it work though. As he gets through the window pass. Now into the Planet Bridge. The obstacle that took out 2 competitors in the last tournament. He gets up to the 2nd ball. To the 3rd. To the 4th. Now to the 5th. Blank misses the grapple hook and he is out on the Planet Bridge. The Worker of Meme fails the last ball of the Planet Bridge. It is the hardest one. He did not get forward enough. Unfortunately, he is out. So we're now on to Fireball ZXZ, his 2nd appearance on stage 3. He's going to skip that 4th board. Made that obstacle look like a piece of cake. Now he's going to full send the window pass. Now into the Planet Bridge. Gets up to the 2nd ball. Up to the 3rd. Then the 4th. Now the 1 blank just failed. Fireball's got it though. Now on to the Egregious Cliffhanger. He'll be the 3rd competitor to ever attempt it. Gets on to the 2nd ledge. Up to the perfect crouch to the 4th. He's got it. Now the jump down to the 6th ledge. Fireball has got that. Now the transfer where MMO failed last tournament. Fireball gets that. Jump up to the 8th. He's got it. Now the jump down to the 9th ledge. Fireball comes up short of the ledge. Fireball is a victim of the Egregious Cliffhanger. He did not get late enough of a jump on that ledge. See here. Yep, he just jumped a little too early. And he came up short of the ledge. But still a good run from Fireball. free MMO Direct knows what it's like to fail that obstacle. And he is off on stage 3. And oh my goodness, he's going to do the first obstacle in 3 jumps. That is a technique for sure right there. As he's full sending the window pass, wouldn't expect anything less out of him. As he's into the planet bridge, how will he handle the buffed version of this? MMO. So far, so good. To the 4th ball. He's got that. Now up to the 5th. MMO's got it. He's going to have a showdown with the egregious cliffhanger. MMO, he's going to get rid of his last grapple there. Now into the cliffhanger. Sticks to the first ledge. And now up to the 4th. Now up to the 4th. To the 5th, he's got it. Now the jump down to the 6th ledge, MMO's got it. Now the jump he failed in the last tournament, he's doing the same technique and he's able to make it this time. Now the jump that Fireball just failed, he goes for. MMO fails as well. MMO also out on the 9th ledge of the egregious cliffhanger. For the 2nd tournament in a row, he will go out on this cliffhanger. Did make it a little further, but not by much. Looked like he got late enough to jump, but he just came up short. Unfortunate for MMO, as we are on to the last man standing, Tricky Cyrus. Taking a save jump on that 2nd board. Now up to the 3rd, down to the 4th. And in the 5th, down to the 6th. He's got that. Tricky Cyrus is on to window pass. Oh, he bounced off that 2nd window there, but he's able to still make it. Gets to the 3rd. Taking a few save jumps, but he's got it. Now to the 4th window, going straight for the dismount. Now he's into the planet bridge, the obstacle he failed in the last tournament. Cyrus has really taken his time to set up for the 2nd ball. So he finally goes for it. He's got it. Now over to the 3rd ball. Cyrus misses it. Cyrus isn't even going to get back to where he fell in the last tournament. He failed the grapple to the 3rd ball this time instead of the 5th ball. And the planet bridge is where the tournament will end, with Fireball and MMO getting tied for 1st place, going out on the 9th ledge of the egregious cliffhanger. So no one will even get past the cliffhanger this tournament. But still, a lot of success on stage 1, and I would like to thank all of you guys for watching this tournament, and I will see you next time in Tournament 4 of Trials of Achilles.